Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, for January 2018. So it's for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, for January 2018. When it comes to your health, you are going to feel like a little bit tired. You are going to feel like a little bit drained throughout January. But basically, on another hand, when it comes to other things that are going to be happening, basically it's just going to be absolutely fine. You're not even gonna notice, to be honest with you. Okay, no. Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, for January 2018. So it's for you, my gorgeous Sagittarius, for January 2018. When it comes to your health, you see, you are going to be prone to like a little bit of headaches, so just make sure that you drink enough water and try to stick to water, because water is actually really good, probably one of the best things to actually do when we suffer from headaches, and especially when I see like a slightly negativity in that area. And on another hand, what else I was going to say, that when it comes to your health, January also, you are going to feel like a little bit tired. You are going to feel like a little bit drained throughout the actual January. And the reason why you're going to feel tired and drained is because other things are going to be quite important. Other things are going to be really enhanced, and especially when it comes to your work, and especially when it comes to certain changes, and especially when it comes to certain decisions that you're going to need to make, you will have to make in January, all throughout January, which are going to have an effect on you, which are going to drain your energy just a little bit. And that's why I'm saying that you're just going to feel like a little bit tired, a little bit drained throughout January 2018. And when it comes to the actual number, it is a number 2. Number 2 is such a wonderful number, and it's such a powerful number, and it's such a significant number, especially when it comes to you, and especially when it comes to the actual beginning of this year, which is January, of course. And number 2 is all about trying to let you know that January is in general going to be really busy months. It is not only going to be busy like with your work and with your career, with your finances. Your finances are going to have a significant change this month as well. It's not only that, but it's also trying to prepare you that you are going to come across very interesting people in your life this month. It also means that you're going to socialize a lot, and it also means that you're going to see somebody from the past. Somebody from the past is going to come back into your life, or it's going to try to come back into your life, and this is going to have an impact on you, and it is kind of going to surprise you. This is somebody from your past. But number 2 is also trying to make you let you know that this is going to be a significant time for the couples. It is going to be a significant time for the couples, because the couples are going to be both of the people in a relationship are going to benefit from something that your partner is going to hear. Your partner is going to have your husband, your wife is going to have a good news. At around the 6th of January, this good news should come through. Your partner, husband, wife should have a really good news, and that particular good news that your partner is going to have, it's going to have a positive impact on both of you, of course, because it's just a big problem. It's going to come to an end as well at around that time. So I can see that this is going to be a very positive thing that is going to happen for those of you that are couples, because your relationship is just going to go on another level, and there is the whole new motivation that is just going to start manifesting at around this time, not only for you but for your partner as well. And the 6th of January, it's also very significant and very powerful day, because this is the day when you personally are going to realize how far you have gotten in your life. What else do you need to do in order to get where you want to get? But it's not only about that, what you need to do, but this is a significant day, because the bottom line is that you will know that you're on the right way. You will know that you're on the right track, and this is the time of reward. Time of reward that you are going to be aware about, that is connected to your past, that is connected to what you've been doing so far. So all in all, the 6th of January is a very good day indeed. The 14th of January is like an interesting day, I have to say. The 14th of January is just, you're going to feel very spiritual, you're going to feel very deep, you're going to feel very bizarre, but in a nice way. Again, one of those like a slightly different dimension days. As soon as we wake up in the morning, you know, you just realize you're actually somewhere else type of thing, you know. So you're going to be it's not only feeling it, but you will be very spiritual. So the reason why everything else is going to seem like a little bit strange, a little bit bizarre that day, is because you are extremely going to be in touch with yourself, and you're extremely going to be in touch with your own spirituality as well. So you're going to be getting all sorts of messages. I would highly suggest to get like a high-grade fluorite. You see this high-grade fluorite, I highly suggest. It's absolutely amazing little crystal, and it comes with like a sterling silver setting with a sterling silver chain that I sell on my website. The link is in the description. And high-grade fluorite is an amazing crystal because it has got this power to actually make you even more spiritual. It has got a power to enhance your own spirituality. I think you're going to be spiritual throughout January 2018, but on this particular day, for example, when we feel so spiritual, we wear fluorite, high-grade fluorite, which actually enhances our spirituality even more, and then it helps us to make the best possible decisions. So this is what I need to tell you that you should do on a days like this. And also, there is a very interesting realization that you are going to have on the 14th of January, my lovelies. There is a really interesting realization that you're going to have on that day, and this realization is going to be very wise, very deep. Okay, the 28th of January. Okay, I like this day. You're gonna like 28th of January, and you know why? Because the 28th of January, you're gonna realize that you're actually about to have a really big change. Really big change is about to happen in your life, and that big change in your life wouldn't happen if you haven't done as well as you have done so well. This particular big change, this is going to be a realization on the 28th, and you will be able to know that after this moment, after this point, the new door are going to be open for you. But this is all due to you, and it's all due to your hard work, and other people are going to be really proud of you, and other people are going to admire you a lot, actually, you and your success. So in general, this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And also on this particular day, I can see that you're gonna book journey somewhere, trip, journey, or you might go on the journey on this day, or you may book some kind of trip or journey away as well on the 28th of January 2018. The beginning of January is just going to be a little bit bizarre. The very few first days are going to be a little bit strange. You know why? Because you will feel like a little bit drained. You will feel like a little bit tired. I said that this is going to be the case throughout January, but especially the beginning of January, you will feel like a little bit drained, a little bit tired. You will be able to notice this. You will be fine. Don't worry. And what I was going to say is that there is a realization that you're going to have at the beginning of January. You're not going to like it. It's going to be connected to somebody who was dishonest. It's going to be connected to somebody who was like a little bit naughty, and it's going to be connected to the fact that you're just going to realize that somebody's negative side, that you're not going to like it. And on the one hand, you're going to think, oh my God, but then on another hand, you're going to think like, I knew it. There's going to be some kind of balance like that. But then again, out of that is going to get you a little bit, but then straight away after that moment, after that point, you're going to realize that there is a certain decision as well that you're going to need to make, and that the certain decision is going to be connected to somebody who had a negative impact on you when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career. If you are retired, then it's going to be somebody, a male powerful person who had a negative impact on you in whichever way, whatever you do, it all depends. So this is all going to boil down to the fact that there's a negative person, male person, a powerful person, a very low energy energy, very bad energy, is just going to play some kind of role for you. And that role that they're going to play, it's almost they're going to pressurize you to make a decision, make a decision, make a decision. If somebody's pressurizing, and this is what I want you to say, going to the mid part of January 2018, if somebody's pressurizing, whether it's related to your work, whether it's related to your career, whether it's related to your finances, if somebody's pressurizing you in this period from the first part of January to the mid part of January 2018 to change your decision, please don't rush into anything, because I can see somebody who's very terrible and somebody who's going to try to use some kind of situation. So just try to kind of take it as long as you want, or as long as you feel like you should take. If somebody is trying to make it to make some kind of decision, because there is a certain person that is just going to have a little bit of negative impact on you, and they're going to try to do something that is just that would have a negative impact on you. So my advice is, don't make any big decisions, basically. That's all I want to say. Also, mid-January, it's going to make you realize that you will want to move on from the certain situation in your life. You will want to move on from the certain particular situation in your life, and this is to do with your work, and this is to do with your finances, and this is to do with the bigger picture in your life, because you will just see that there is a certain opportunity that you were counting on. This is not really bad. Please don't get me wrong. I'm being all negative. Don't worry. You know, it's all about yin-yang, you know. It's all about the actual balance. And so the mid-January is just going to make you realize that there was a certain lost opportunity. Well, anyway, you know, it's great to realize that there was a lost opportunity. There is something that you were counting on, and it's going to be lost. It's better to realize than just keep on like kind of focusing on something that may not work, for example. And that's why I'm saying that you're going to realize that there is a little bit of lost opportunity, and somebody, this is going to be your realization, and then the person, somebody's going to come towards you, and somebody's going to be very compassionate about it, and somebody's going to give you a really nice advice about it. And if you don't get a nice advice directly, you may hear someone, you may watch someone, you may read something about someone which can give you really good advice. However, after you get this really good advice, you're going to go into the mode of contemplation, and you will contemplate, and you will want to change something. You will be thinking about a big change, and you will be thinking about a couple of big changes, and what should you do. And automatically there is an idea that is going to come through, that is going to become very warm to you, very powerful idea, that is just going to have an enlightenment or enlightening experience in you. And this is absolutely wonderful, or almost as if I'm seeing like a little lamp, ding, like that. This is exactly what's going to happen, and this is why you're so brilliant, my Sagittarius. You're so energetic, you're so ambitious, you're so wonderful, you're amazing. Once you put all your energy towards something, you go like there is no tomorrow. You go like a bird, you know. You're amazing, and this is why I like you. And on another hand, what I mentioned before, even if you feel tired, even if you feel drained and things like that, you are probably one of the best signs to actually completely ignore the whole tiredness, or the whole, you know, if you feel tired, you're like one of the best signs to like, you will give 100%, 1000%, you will completely be able to ignore the tiredness and things like that. It is not going to affect you in any way. And this is why I think that you're wonderful, because you don't really waste your time, and I like that about you. And this is exactly that situation. Little lamp, little idea is about to be born in this moment and this point, and that idea also is going to have a significant impact on your home where you live. This is going to play an important role to your home where you live, with your living arrangements and things like that. There are certain things that you will want to change indeed. The third part of January 2018 is probably the best part of January, and this is exactly what I said before, that the 28th of January is going to be mind-blowing day for you, for you indeed. And going to the end of January 2018, this is where you're going to start feeling the actual balance. This is where you're going to start feeling less tired. Right at the end of January, this is when you're going to, all the energy is going to pick up, and intuition is going to be very, very powerful. And your intuition is just, something is going to happen at the end of January, and this is just so spiritual, and this is so interesting, you're going to have some kind of sign that is going to be so significant, so powerful, so special, and only you will be able to get this sign, only you will be able to understand this omen, only you will be able to get this, you see. And that particular sign that you are going to have at the end of January, it is, your intuition is going to be super powerful at the end of January, and also that certain things, certain ideas, certain realization that you are going to have is just going to make you very, very optimistic about the ending, the certain stage or a certain era of your life. What you didn't, with another words, what you didn't have a power to do, what you didn't have a confidence to do, the big move that you wanted to make before, that you wanted to do before, you were just waiting for the right time, but now you just realized that you were waiting to be more confident, and now you're going to realize that the confidence is coming back. And this is why this is going to be so wonderful, because this is going to help you to put a stop to the certain stage of your life, to put an end to the certain stage of your life, and it's going to make you feel happy, it's going to make you feel very optimistic, it's going to give you lots of energy, and you're also going to come to realization, you're also going to realize that it's just going to take slightly longer to get where you want to get, to do what you want to do, but this is just going to make sense now, because you will be able to understand things about it, and the other things are going to be revealed to you by then. However, this is going to be an amazing impact on you. Another thing that I was going to highly recommend, lapis lazuli. Look at this beauty. I think I recommended this last month. You see, lapis lazuli, it's absolutely brilliant. It's one of my new crystals in my store, and it comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain. And lapis lazuli, it's also known as a stone of an ancient Egypt. Of course I like that. I like anything ancient. And what lapis lazuli does, lapis lazuli is also a very spiritual stone. It's very powerful. It's very good when we have a spiritual balance, and spiritually when lots of other things are happening, you know, lapis lazuli is also brilliant because it has got an amazing impact again on your spirituality, on you understanding things by enhancing your third psychic eye. So lapis lazuli is something very, very important that I would recommend to you, and to wear this throughout January 2018, because there is going to be a very powerful balance in between your own spirituality and in between your business life, your work and things like that. However, very, very big realization you are about to realize, and lapis lazuli is going to enhance also your third psychic eye, and by enhancing your third psychic eye, you get these messages kind of delivered instantly, and you are able to understand these messages in a much better way indeed. And what else I was going to say, it's basically, it's that when it comes to those of you that are single, so I said for those of you that are couples, you know, this is actually a really, really good month, because you are going to be you are going to benefit from a really good news that your partner is going to have when it comes to their finances. And I think that's brilliant, because this is going to have an amazing impact on both of you, and you will be able to move on with the certain stages in your life. But when it comes to those of you that are single, I can see that in between you will be socializing with people a lot, you will be out and about with people a lot, you will be spending time with people, you will be really enjoying yourself, and especially from the mid-January towards the end of January, I can see you just having a really, really great time, meeting lots of people and just having an amazing time. There is someone from the past that will try to come back. They might try to come back. For those of you that are single, they might try to come back, they might text you, they might send a message or something like that. They will try to have a little enter into your life, you know, or you may have them somebody who is ex on your mind quite a lot, you know, and this is just gonna that energy may prevent you from moving on. This is not going to last forever. This does happen sometimes, and sometimes, you know, there are all sorts of messages and realization that we can get through this. So I can see someone from the past will be playing up in your mind as well and will try to come back, but I can see that you will have a strength and power to move on from that and to say no. So do I see somebody new happening in January for like a Sagittarius? Is that a single? No, I don't see a serious relationship or something like that, but I can see you going out, and I can see you having a brilliant time with people, and especially from the mid-January towards the end of January, I can see you spending time with people and having a great time. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching, my beautiful Sagittariuses. I love you to bits. And all what I want to say now, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Don't forget to share me on Facebook, Twitter, and don't forget to comment in the comment section, of course. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.